John Akers, craftsman extraordinaire. You laugh, but you've done some wonderful work all over the state and other states. I've seen some of your stuff and it's quite amazing. You and I have had many conversations about doing things the old-fashioned way, about raising pigs. You've seen what we're doing around here. We're trying to really take and do as much as we can on our place as far as food preparation, as far as canning, smoking. We have a little smokehouse, but we're stepping it up a notch. And you and I had a conversation. I said, John, what would it take to make a good, stout, stable, it's going to be here from 20 years smokehouse? And you said,
a good foundation.
A good foundation, which means you've already been in here and you have dug a little area out.
Well, we've laid out a pad space. You've got some little ankle pilot hose. I'm going to put you some mortar and mix in there that's going to be about a 4,000 plus PSI. That's pounds per square inch.
Gotcha.
What we're going to put on this will be a 4 or 5 stack high block just for your footer and foundation and to seal out the bugs. And then when you get started with the rest of it, we'll just plate it up and frame it up like a little old house.
That's something I found out down here. If it wasn't on a pad, we started having bug issues.
Yeah.
You get bugs in your hand, they actually drill into it, and a lot of people know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So we're going to try to stay away from that. But let's talk about this particular smokehouse and tell us the basic way it's going to look when we get it up.
You're going to have the hot box that'll come off the side.
Mm-hmm. And this is fairly close to the cabin.
And it's okay.
And the prevailing wind's coming out of the west.
You're on a hill, you'll get a good draw out of this, but your hot box will be over there. You'll have a flue pipe into the bottom of the pit, and this will be open once we get our foundation set up underneath of it, and then the smoke will rise up through it, and we'll have a little vent stack, and it'll look like just a little bitty old outhouse for the better way of saying it, but it'll just be a little single door open up, and it'll have some frames on it. You can hang you can put bratwurst, you can hang chickens, you can smoke anything you want to smoke in it.
You know what, and that's the great thing about this. This is going to be solid. My fire's going to be over here. Down here, I had to kind of create my own fire. I like having the box out here. From the back of the smokehouse here to the front of the firebox. What's the dimensions? About 7 feet?
7 feet, yeah.
Perfect.
You'll have about a 3x3 box here, 6 foot tall frame house on top of the foundation. And then your hot box down there that you can put your hickory in is going to be just enough to smolder some smoke and keep it rolling and keep it stoked, and you can set the damper on the door. And
your heat stays over here, but your smoke comes out here.
Your smoke is going to fill the whole box up, and it'll seal up just like a refrigerator. It'll have a little bit of vent out the top, and we could set a little stack up where we can put a flapper on it where you can kind of hold a little smoke and let a little more out if you want to. So. But anyway, we're actually going to have you a little pocket built on this with a shed roof where you can actually store your hickory in there and keep it dry.
I like that.
Yeah, it'll look pretty good. So. Now,
the whole idea here is to season our meat. We can even age our meat in here, hang it, keep it for, a ham takes a goodly amount of months to get ready.
Yeah.
Now this is something I want close to my cabin. No critters can get in here. Absolutely wonderful. I tell you what, I can't wait to see this project getting underway. You've got some concrete over here in the wheelbarrow. You've got some water over here. I suppose today what you're going to do is, well, you tell me.
I'm going to pour the pad.
Okay.
I'm going to take these half stacks. They're just like a regular 8-inch concrete block, but I want to set those in the wet mortar, and so that I've got them bonded and sealed in this pad as we pour it.
Gotcha.
I'll level it all up, and when we come back, it sets up, we'll lay these regular old 8-inch block on top of it, fill our foundation up. I'll leave the port out the side to vent our smoke in with, so you'll see that when we get to it.
I'm gonna stand out of your way and watch what you're doing. If you need a hand, that's all you're gonna get.
I'll give you a call. That was some straight cement so that it raises the PSI and it makes the foundation a lot stronger than what it normally would be just out of straight Sackcrete.
hey, I see where you're going. Now you got the fancy schmancy blocks, so on the outside, and when you stack these up right here, it'll look really.
You'll have some character to it.
Yeah.
It'll look just like a little block building. It'll look like a little bit of stone. I'll make your mortar joints a little bit rougher than what they normally would, and it'll all blend in good. But this first course we put in those half stacks, you just pitch a little dirt around it when you're done, or some little gravel, make sure that it's got some drainage around it.
So when we get up to about here, so like you said, you open the door and you're not reaching down, you're right there.
Yeah. No, you can reach into it.
I like where you're going here.
And your smoke will rolling it in. Our next piece will leave this open. You'll have a block, a 3/4 block right here, and we'll have a gap coming through there. And I'll lay you a flue pipe, just like a stacked chimney, a flue pipe. So your flue pipe will come through there from your hot box over there. So you don't have to worry about burning nothing down while you're doing that.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, I really like where you're going. What's the outside going to look like with the wood part up
We'll
there?
wrap it Western cedar to look like your cabin.
Gotcha.
So,
Man, oh man, this is exciting stuff. So this got it set up. We'll come back another day down the road.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this, man.
This will be
This
fun.
is fun. What's our next project?
and I don't know. We'll be thinking about that.
What about root cellar?
Root cellar. You got a mountainside?
I got a mountainside.
All right, root cellar.
All right.